Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first. Oh, that came out quite fast. Okay, we'll go with it. Oh, every ending has a new beginning. All right, because maybe someone's running, all right, away from a codependent relationship. All right. Maybe you're looking at protecting your heart. Okay. There seems to be a new beginning. Someone's growing when it comes to abundance. It looks like you're keeping your mindset on gratitude. It looks like someone wants to run into your arms. Oh, we're looking at liberation, transformation, because you're holding on to the heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul. We're looking at self-love, because loving yourself, loving others, loving planet, loving beings. We're looking at the oneness. We're looking at God, Look at the word good. Because when you look at the word good, you have G-O-O-D, take the one extra O out. Or do you have God? Just be good for your oneness, for the passion of your affection, because love attracts love. So now you're driving yourself into oneness because you're holding your heart when it comes to the mind, the body, the soul, and the heart. So now you're driving. Hey, you're driving into stability. Look at you driving your vehicle and someone's running. Wait for me. Wait for me. Yeah, so looking at a very positive mindset. Yeah, because it comes from balancing your masculine feminine energy. That's how you sustain your positive mindset, because it comes from the energy of gratitude. All right. Maybe that wants to go over there. It wasn't enough. Too much frustration when it comes to relationship. There was a lack of confidence. All right. This wants to go over here. Yeah, because we're looking at abundance when it comes to twin flame. You may be looking at twin flame energy. It comes to yin and the yang. Okay. You look at maybe your empath. Yeah, because now you're looking at the yin and the yang. Understanding that maybe someone was self-sabotaging your relationship. So now someone is running and someone is following, someone is lurking because someone is jealous. Someone's got some deep-rooted issues, because now you're looking at maybe someone's letting go of fear in the air because it's near to the heart. Yeah, because now you're looking at the passion, the intense chemistry, and it's hard to let go of maybe for some of you. Because now you're looking at in the air is sword and rose, the truth and love, clarity. Because someone has the truth, a revelation. They were looking at honor and protection. When it comes to faith in God, the beauty is in you, because every ending has a new beginning. So you get the passion of the heart when it comes to releasing what you don't need, because you're going for your highest self, walking away from people, things, and places, and you're moving on. Because now you're seeing someone has closure issues. Okay. We're looking at solidarities. We're looking at, ooh, that went over there. Someone stabbed. Maybe this other woman stabbed this masculine in the back. Now you and understanding. To have an ending, you're welcoming new love. And now you're meeting the one, because you're opening your heart. Because now you've got the wisdom and the knowledge. We come to intellect. From intellect. Now you get freedom. Freedom, because someone stabbed you in the back, man. They got heart pain, pain in the rain from deception. What did I say? Deceptive. Oh, deceptic. Maybe someone was using chemicals from deception. Someone was stabbing and macking in the back. This woman. Jealousy, very jealous entity. They were looking at ending. Could have been a black widow. Okay. So now you're running because someone's doing self-sabotaging. Someone's focused more on self-worth. It's time to heal. Do some shadow work. Yeah, someone's doing some shadow work. We're not looking at engagement. Maybe someone is now moving from an engagement because now somebody was looking for a date. Maybe someone goes to too many men. And maybe one's running. One's running. because now you're looking at a different perspective. Because someone had too many men, maybe. And now someone's going to someone that's single, twin flame reunion. You get the runner. It's like when twin flames, they meet each other, they trigger, and you have to do some deep root healing. They'll trigger all your wounds you have not really looked upon and done deep root healing. So now it looks to me, someone ran away because a third party person was stabbing someone in the back. And now you're ascending. Oh, the masculine is ascending joyfully to God. Look at a new phase. So these masculines look at a new phase, running away from obstacles, because now you're looking at sabotaging. Maybe this masculine was sabotaging. Interrogation, persistence. They were persistently trying to rebuild, but this person is frustrated in a relationship because they lack confidence. It's too much like, I need validation. And this person's not healing. They're refusing to heal. They got too many lovers. It was hidden. And someone saw the truth. They hammered through and saw another person. And now someone's running. Now they're preparing for a reunion. Ooh. That went over there. Alright, that must be over there. We're looking at interested. So someone was conversing information. And now maybe this person's waiting for a message to arrive, a text, a call, an email. But someone's running because they understand someone with someone else. Maybe they was engaged to someone and now it's off because this person's got many lovers. It could be a secretary. Separation, yeah, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning. So maybe the masculine is yearning. Oops. Because now, ascending joyfully, seduction. So the masculine was in temptation. A third party interference. So you had a third party interference, and behind his back, he had a third party interference because this person's foundation had many lovers. And it looks like they were bi as well. So he's run. Because this person has too many third party persons. So it's karma, isn't it? What goes around comes around. So they were stuck in a vicious cycle. Some look at soulmate connections, partnerships, agreements. Look at soulmate connections. Someone's looking at soulmate connections, alright? Because now you're looking at the chaser. Look at the chaser. It was a codependent relationship. So they kept chasing this masculine. So because they were looking at codependent relationship, it was all about validation and it was exploiting their relationship. Because maybe this woman is thinking about too many lovers, a woman and a man. And they kept conversing information. So now you're looking at relationships, too much codependent, too many relationships, too many partners. Maybe someone swings both ways. Because now someone's fearing abandonment issues, that's why. Someone's got partners on reserves. So now someone has some deep emotional issues. So now someone's using their instincts because now you're looking at temptation, running away from temptation. Because there was a lack of control. Lack of control. Sabotaging. Sabotaging. Maybe you were chasing this masculine. Let's have a spiritual conversation. He said, you know, I'm going to run. And he ran into abundance. And now he's running back to maybe twin flame reunion. And now maybe he's chasing you or vice versa. Because now you're looking at frustrated, a third party person. Oh, well, you've got too many lovers, my friend. Under the surface of the moon. Under the surface of the moon. There was a lack of closure. When it comes to partnership. Lack of closure. So someone's frustrated. No closure, obstacles, third party person, too many hookups. Too many hookups, too many temptation, attraction, fatal attraction. Someone's running from fatal attraction because somebody, I just saw someone falling down the stairs or getting a cupboard and hitting their head and telling people this masculine is running because they abused this person, but it was a lie. I just saw that image. Yeah, I just saw this image because they don't want to bring closure, or it's trouble closing because now it's like that victim game. He did this and he did that, but no, this person doesn't want this person. They just want this person to have a hard time leaving. They're just giving a hard time leaving. Because now this masculine is thinking about ascending away from obstacles, learning, doing personal expansion. Maybe looking at temptation. Because now we're looking at a different perspective. There seems to be a different perspective when it comes to maybe when you have to question someone, there was too many questions when it comes to maybe email or a call about a person when it's ending because it wasn't enough, the attention, because it was in their ego, because they lacked their own confidence, so it was all the validation. So this person lost their will. This person's thinking, I lost my self-worth because I gave too much. And even though it's never enough, because they got men and women. So you're a very promiscuous person. Seduction. So a person has a man and a woman, or two men, two women and a man. Boy, yeah, an earth sign person. So now maybe this masculine is running and he's got the answers because he's done self-reflection for a different perspective, because somebody was interested in someone's email calls. Maybe someone likes to fish into someone's emails. And maybe they were given different perspective about sacrificing. You could be born in February or March because finances, somebody was thinking about finance. You might like bob hairstyles. The woman might like bob hairstyles. But it was about charity giving. So someone was used for money. Marriage of convenience. Because they were looking for financial opportunities. And they were learning about maybe this masculine insecurities, to play on the insecurities, to keep this masculine over here. So that's what the devil does, isn't it? Somebody went around and they maybe got information and they use it against this person because it's never enough, isn't it? So maybe they gave them the emails, I gave you my word, I gave you everything. And it wasn't enough because you still stole from me. Now someone's running because they've got a different perspective. Because now there seems to be uncertainties with a lack of direction when it comes to information. Because there's no clarity. Someone doesn't have clarity, maybe about someone in the past. Because someone was controlled by manipulation and spiritual practices. Because that gives you a different perspective, isn't it? Somebody wants to surrender, maybe. But no, they're looking at the present moment. The present moment. It was about finances. So now, maybe this person looked at their own career and seen they jeopardized their own career for someone else. Because maybe they gave them too much information, ideas, plans, and money, being charitable. But it's never enough. until this person lost their own reflection of their own career. Maybe, tonight looking at someone's running. You could be a Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, because this masculine is looking at bad news while he's running. He got an email maybe about bad news, financial bad news, and he's running because he realized something wasn't changing, and the only way this changed was God. This is the cycle of life where it changes. God had to intervene because something wasn't changing. They refused to change or separate because someone's got a different perspective about karmic and soulmates. And now, because of a third party person, God's true account is in separation due to rejection. Because somebody was flirting on date and a hookup with temptation, another woman, a third party person that's in their ego, that has really deep rooted issues. And they were withdrawing money from this person behind the back with maybe another person. But they were sabotaging. And they were persistent at doing it. Because there was someone hidden behind the sabotage, a masculine. Because this person has many lovers, a man and a woman. So now there's bad communication. Somebody's withdrawing money, and someone's withdrawing from being charitable. They got a different perspective. We've seen chains of events. You have to trust the cycle of nature, the cycle of life. There seems to be change because someone's doing transformation because of too much codependency and a lack of control. There's no control. I knew it. I saw a woman falling down the stairs, getting a cupboard, bashing on the face, but there's no one there. Because someone doesn't want this unwelcome changes and delay to someone's finances. Manipulation. Yeah, that was a secret. When it comes to intuition, the mystery, when it comes to spirituality, maybe it's a Sagittarius person. Maybe you're looking at failure to change this cycle, and now Sagittarius is hiding in shame because they're looking at collapse, their own energy collapse. So they burn out their own energy, and that is a failure to delegate something. They can't delegate something. Too much collapses. Chains of events is happening. The yin and the yang, unions. Looking at maybe Queen of Pentacles. Maybe looking at twin flames, changing that energy. So now you're looking at maybe a business person, success, financial gain when it comes to financial stability. But no, she was that other woman. Earth sign person. It was that other woman. They tried to change the cycle. And now they have a lack of motivation. They're doing rush jobs, lazy, low skill ended jobs. This is why someone is moving away from this person now, because they're not the real empress. They're insecure, overbearing. So someone lied, a Sagittarius person, and said that the Queen of Pentacles was a soulmate, maybe a twin flame, but they're not. She's the other woman that was at work. So they rushed a job, a deal, and now they're lacking progress because they can't spin the cycle because God said, skirt. No, you're the other woman. You went in through seduction, flirting, dating, third party interference, Queen of Pentacles. Because it's over here, different perspective. And there's another woman, it could be Sagittarius person. When it comes to maybe a Pisces person. And now someone's walking away from this Queen of Pentacles. But they're not lacking, there's lacking growth. The Empress don't rely on no one. So it was a lie, it was a mask. It was a mask. And they tried to keep positive. There you go, the Emperor. You're looking at the Emperor. When it comes to career, management, it could be a CEO. A stable masculine comes to a structure. Because now you're looking at a situation where something doesn't seem to be enough for a Cancer person. When it comes to this Earth sign person, spending, financial insecurity with a Sagittarius person. And now you're looking at ending. Yeah, ending. What did I say? Ending. Ending. They created dream magic, whatever magic. I don't know what's going over there. Yeah, now there's an ending. Now they fear that change. Because they lied. They lied. They tried to do destiny swapping. And they keep repeating the same thing. Why he's burned out. She can't keep up. She's not the Empress. So you look at declare. They're looking at declare when it comes to love. They tried to do destiny swapping because of a career. They didn't want to end a career when it comes to finances. They didn't want to lose money that was connected to a career. So now you're looking at bad quality when it comes to financial returns on an investment. They're fucked up. They're fucked up. It's not enough. And they got a deadline or dead-end job. And now they're fearing. They're fearing. They thought they were determined. They had that determination. But now you're looking at codependent Cancer, relationship, fear of abundance. Maybe this person was a sabotage, the man behind the scenes. Because they were looking at their choices. What's your purpose? It was an illusion. It was an illusion. This person's very envious, self-absorbed person, very selfish, unkept person, very jealous, insecure, greedy, malicious person, very materialistic. It was a financial choice. It had nothing to do with God. It was about creating an illusion for someone's career. They were doing psychological creativity to make into a movie or something. That was like a cinema. And now you look at money management. There's no control or victory. No control or victory. There's a declare. So now they're understanding they're on a karmic cycle. It was never the Empress or a business person. So now you're looking at the throat chakra. There you go. There was a third party person in the way. Maybe a Virgo person with a Cancer person. A team. They collaborated to develop an illusion. They thought it would pay off their debts and be successful in a return investment. So this team was in it to win it. When it comes to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person offering opportunities and resources, they saw abundance. So they secured through seduction and was a third party energy. looking at maybe the skills and developments. Yeah. They were doing destiny swapping. They were changing the engagement. Unconformity. Ignorance is bliss. Taurus person. They tried to change the union of God's Tour Cup. They were seeking guidance from a team of people: Cancer, Virgo, Pisces. They wanted to kill the emperor. Declare. They were conversing. It's been a long time. Taurus person was looking at their foundation when it comes to intuition. They don't have it. So they use unorthodox practices. And now they're looking at spinning the wheel, and they're stuck on a karmic cycle because of codependent issues. They're stuck. It's a burden. They can't let go of it. They can't let go. They're fucked. They're messed up. They lied. They wanted to get rid of the one, the masculine, and change with a Cancer person. Yeah, and they wanted to get rid of a Queen of Swords. And now you look at malicious when it comes to someone's movements. There could be another Libra woman in here, a hidden person. But it says the one is a Queen of Swords. Getting back on the date. Ooh. Trying to change destiny, innit? So, realistically, the thoughts of this Queen of Pentacles, remember air signs' thoughts, is malicious, manipulative, bitter, spiteful person. Very spiteful. And now someone's looking at gratitude. They lack gratitude. They were hiding the one, the Queen of Swords. And they went around to this team of people and said she was malicious, she was horrible. They were changing destiny. They were changing. So everything she said the Queen of Swords was, it was a Queen of Pentacles. It was a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, told you. It was a Queen of Pentacles. She was living beyond her means. Material person. Instability. That was their hidden feeling. That was the hidden feeling. Oops. Yeah, because now Sagittarius is now looking at initiative, rubbish, cheap, irresponsible. That's why they're moving away now from this Queen of Pentacles. Them told you, fighting at any cost. They're arguing now. I told you, I saw a vision. I knew it. I saw a vision of someone maybe falling down the stairs, hitting themselves, and going around and maybe saying, oh, I don't know, they're making bad accusations. Someone's bullying. They want to bully an Aquarius person through intimidation and doing unorthodox practices, tying in the cycle. And then there's an upheaval, crisis, changes. There's changes when it comes to a Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and a Leo person. And now there's a rival conflict, the other person, Queen of Pentacles, changing the cycle. But it was an illusion. It's an illusion. For a career, a strategy for a career climb by using love, by lying about a rival. So now they're looking at financial losses. Something could happen in February or October. So now they're looking at their money management with a Cancer person. And that was the hidden person behind as well. A Cancer person could be a Cancer man and a Cancer woman, but more in their masculine energy. Because there's two in between. So now they're choosing their battles. They didn't choose it wisely. Oh, you people are stupid. Stupid. Oh, I know. I told you, love for money. So they were looking in this person's personal, maybe secretary, or they had access to someone's computer with money files, accounts, you name it. And now they're looking at scrutiny with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. They're all talking about email and that there's a bad investment. It's a big talk. Emails are going around, texts is going around. They're all conversing because she was conversing with this woman, another woman, and they gave an offer. A Pisces person gave an offer to the Queen of Pentacles. And now you're looking at this offer is now in the energy of lack, no quality, rushed jobs, bad reputation. And now some Pisces confused. Now they're out of control when it comes to change. Someone gave them money, the cycle. There was a cycle. There was a team of them. And now they're disappointment. And I told you, tantrum. Tantrum because it's upside down, Knight of Cups. Tantrum, I can see someone throwing themselves down the stairs and making false accusations why maybe someone stayed because they were worried about their reputation. But really, I just saw another vision. Oh, my heart's hurting. I just saw another vision. Why do I want to cry? I can see someone on the floor, passed out. Maybe how it first started. This person breathe. Was using pills to unalive someone through seduction. It was a team trying to change the cycle. And how this person maybe got caught up, it was false seduction in the beginning. Maybe he didn't realize that they were sleeping together because she's fatuated, basic instinct. So she's in love with the divine feminine and the emperor. But with the emperor, she gets to sleep with both, isn't it? So in the beginning, she made him pass out. And maybe she was making love to his body and he didn't know. I saw a dream, he was passed out and they were doing stuff to him. And I just saw something on the floor. Because I saw on the floor in my dream as well. While he's in that bed, she passes him out and she takes his wallet and she looks at it and she looks over his shoulder, whether he's waking up yet. So in the beginning, he must have thought he liked this person. So he went on to this person, but this person was drugging this person in the beginning. So how do you get the love spell to work then? You got to spike the food and the drink. And then that's how it started. To cover up the illusion that she raped him in the beginning through spiking of seduction. Sagittarius person knew about this initiation and they took that gamble for a money investment. So the money was coming from the Emperor through a Sagittarius, something about Sagittarius, gamble with this earth sign, change this cycle for illusion, playing humanity with the dream stuff. He has dreams. No, it's not real. Maybe you're drinking last night. You drink a lot. And then they will verify, yeah, you were drunk, you were passed out. And then when she's bruised, they'll be like, yeah, remember, you slapped her up yesterday. And maybe it's like, I don't remember what you're talking about. And they're verifying it. They're verifying something. Bad reputation. They're verifying it. So this man has a lack of motivation and lack of self-worth. Fuck me. They have a dead-end job. So now there's a conflict, or they're trying to avoid it, but it was all down to vanity. Yeah, to a 5-sign person, Taurus person, they tried to change the destiny, stopping it. They thought they had the energy to connect, doing unorthodox practices through an engagement, for a partnership, to ruin a union. So they went to a Taurus person, doing witch spells, and now they're in a tower because God said you're going against heaven on earth. So in the middle is things you can't change. Almighty Father is here. This is divine timing, karmic, destiny. The wheel always moves. And on top of that wheel is an air sign person, Queen of Swords. So they tried to change it and make it upside down, like we just saw. What a wicked little bitch. God saw everything. So they took this energy to try and do energy swapping. Because if you look at the Wheel of Fortune, it's the Queen of Swords on top of the wheel. So they tried to change the destiny. You know, it's not working. Told you, earth sign, told you. Told you. And now people are reading about this goal. They planned this goal with maybe a Virgo person. With a Virgo person. And now there's the truth about King of Wands. Upside down. Confused. Being hostile. Arguments. Destruction. Brutality with his thoughts. I knew he was busting it up and it weren't him. It's her. It's her. She wants him upside down. Yeah, told you the family had something to do with the thing there. Unhappy home. Domestic abuse. Told you, 10 of Cups upside down. That's probably why he doesn't want to leave as well. Reputation. If you leave and tell people that you did this to me, I got the mark right here. They will verify. What a wicked bitch. She's fucking evil. Now there's this harmony. 2 more cards I'm going. Oh, 3 more. Ooh, on the money. Queen of Swords upright. Told you. Told you. Upright. Told you. God, you're so clever. You're just so clever. God makes everything. Why would you want to change your own destiny for money? They said financial independence. Queen of Swords, man. Look at the authority, the leader. On top of the fucking Wheel of Fortune. There you go, baby. Clarity, wisdom. You can't play with God. Exploitation. You're trying to rob God to pussy clot. For what? Financial opportunity. Through seduction. That's what the Queen of Swords is thinking. You crazy ass mother M's. devil, blood clot. See it there? Let me tell you, earth sign, devil. Let me tell you, wicked woman, wicked boy. Sending that energy, look, sending the energy. Now they're angry. Oppression, addiction, obsession, excessive independency, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, all over here. Businesswoman, upright, but the Queen of Pentacles tried to change this destiny. Why? Because she's not independent. Financially independent, the Queen of Swords. She's not. This is why she tried to change that destiny. Can you see it? And now Queen of Swords, screw it, where the fuck you going, bitch? You had enough now. Off the cycle. Now you're going to come to public. Public humiliation for you now. You don't play with God's pitney them. You're fucking idiot, yeah. Yeah, man. You got it, baby. Told you. Romance. Romance. Queen of Swords said freedom, release. Can't take the devil people then. Can't take the people then. Empowerment, man. Surrender. Surrendering. Positive mindset. Gratitude. That's what you need. That's what you need. And now she was hoping. Ooh, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person is going. He's thinking about sabotaging Sagittarius. Because he thinks she's dull and cheap and irresponsible. And he took that risk of investing in her. Now he's looking at his Queen of Pentacles. But her foundation, she's lazy, mean, materialistic person. Yeah. They're saying she's very envious, self-absorbed, can't get enough. She's a demon, a demonic person, very selfish person. She's got debt, she's got addiction, she's very materialistic, she likes control, and she does it through lust. And now this masculine is going to her, this king of, and he was the hidden. Someone she was meeting was this masculine. It was this masculine. A king of cups, but he's immature and stupid. And he's there again. Brutal. He's a brutal. Told you he's a brutal person. She was juggling. That was the hidden. Juggling. There you go, with a Gemini as well. With a Gemini as well. So maybe a Virgo is seeing this imbalance. And a Virgo, fucking hell. So they're saying she's very disorganized and they're overwhelmed. Very messy person. Very unkept person. But she hides it under the veil of you lot giving her all these fucking opportunities. So now you look at a bully. They're saying she's a bully. She's a bully. She's a bully. Yeah, she's arrogant, reckless. She's got blocked creativity, a Taurus person. Let me tell you, told you. She's stuck, man. She's stuck. She's not, no, she's under judgment. Told you, she's under judgment. She's under judgment, man. What she done to God's sugar cup. All right, well, give me that sword and rose then. The truth was Pisces was involved, or you're looking at reckless. When it comes to their truth and power, reckless, gullible people, very naive and foolish, too seductive. And that's the tea. That's the tea. Maybe that's what the Emperor's coming out with, Leo person, because we're looking at failure. When it comes to his recognition, no rewards. Cold, empty little bastard, I guess. He likes getting told off by the Empress. Yeah, because he gave a Taurus, a Capricorn person, he thought he could make positive changes, recover from losses, whatever. But it wasn't. She was gossiping. She'd done scandal. So he thought he could help this narcissist recover from her losses because of what she did. She spiked his drink. So when he goes out, he looks like he's horrible. Overindulgence. So now you look at isolation to a Taurus person. Because behind the back of the Emperor, she just kept talking. She talks about her friends. Look at that. And her friends are gossiping. You know, all horrible. Yeah, because now they're looking at this situation. Because the crazy person's gone. All right. But yeah, this friend group, man. They're very malicious, you know. They don't even like each other. But they like to go out there and do girly times and come home hangover. We're looking at a scandal. And her friends are some of the people that she knows in a cycle where she celebrates with friends. They're going to be kicking her out. They're going to be kicking her out. They're going to be kicking her out. They gossip too much. That's why they're a failure. Remember, walking love, talking truth. I love you guys. Bye.